Harry Styles is trending. Again, and this time, the internet has completely exploded with speculation about his private life. But before you believe everything you're reading online, you need to hear the full story. Because what's actually happening here is a lot more interesting than the rumors suggest. Welcome back to HE News. I'm Edwards, and this is the channel where we go deeper than the headlines. If you're new here, hit subscribe right now. Because today we are talking about one of the biggest names in pop music, and a story that has the entire internet talking. Harry Styles. Fresh album, massive world tour, and a wave of online speculation that his own inner circle is now pushing back against hard. So here's what's going on. Harry Styles, 32 years old, former One Direction member, one of the most recognizable faces on the planet, is back. He's promoting his brand new fourth solo album, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, and he is gearing up for his Together Together world tour, 67 shows across 7 cities, with residencies in London, Amsterdam and New York. To promote the album, Harry sat down for a deeply personal interview on the Q with Tom Power podcast and also spoke candidly with Runner's World magazine. And what he said was honest, was raw, was real. But the internet did what the internet always does. Harry opened up about what it was like growing up inside the machine of One Direction, being thrust into global fame at just 16 years old, alongside Louis Tomlinson, Niall Horan, Zayn Malik, and the late Liam Payne. He talked about how the band was encouraged to give everything of themselves to the public, their personalities, their lives, their emotions, all on display, all the time, and he talked about how, when he went solo, he had to relearn what he was actually comfortable sharing with the world. Then, he talked about Berlin. Harry described the city's legendary nightlife as a place where he finally felt free, where he could dance, let go, and exist without the weight of constant scrutiny. He said he felt safe in a way he hadn't felt in years, safe enough to be emotional, vulnerable, completely himself. Beautiful, right? Well, not everyone saw it that way. Within hours of these interviews circulating online, a wave of speculation swept across social media. Trolls began twisting Harry's words, his talk of dancing, self-discovery, and crying in a Berlin nightclub, and tried to turn it into something it simply was not. People close to Harry are furious. A music industry insider told Radar Online that the online reaction has been completely unfair and rooted in what they called outdated stereotypes. The source made it very clear Harry was not talking about his sexuality. He was talking about coping with fame, about mental health, about the very thing we encourage men to do: open up, be vulnerable, talk about their feelings, and yet the moment he does exactly that, he gets mocked for it. The source was direct. Harry is not hiding anything. He is simply a man who has been famous since he was a teenager, finally learning how to breathe. Now, let's be real for a moment. Harry Styles has always been someone who refuses to be put in a box. His fashion, the dresses, the makeup, the absolute fearlessness of his style has made him a global icon of self-expression. He doesn't conform, he never has, and that's precisely why people love him. He's currently dating actress Zoe Kravitz. He runs marathons to clear his head. He's building a solo career that just keeps getting bigger. And through all of it, he is simply trying to hold on to a piece of himself that the world hasn't already consumed. Harry Styles didn't say anything shocking, he said something human. He said, "I was a teenager who gave everything to the world, and I'm still figuring out who I am when the cameras turn off." That's not a scandal, that's courage. And here at HE News, we think he deserves a lot more credit for it. If you want more stories like this, real, honest, deep coverage of Hollywood's biggest names like this video, subscribe to HE News and drop a comment below. Are you a Harry Styles fan? Let us know. I'm Edwards. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe Vertical Bar. Like Vertical Bar. Tell us your thoughts on Harry below.